Thrill's turn.
Alright, where the fuck am I? I'm over there. We're going up this way into a storeroom.
And you draw an item.
A medkit. A doctor's bag depleted in some critical resources. Once during my turn, I can attempt a knowledge roll to heal myself or another explorer in the same room. And I can't raise a trait above its starting value with the medkit.
Okay. Pretty nice, though.
So it's only good for if you're below the green number.
It's still pretty nice, though. Because, I mean, you can die later on. You can't die right now, but later on, death is as a possibility.
We will find a way.
Hey, wife.
What?
Even though I'm mad at you because of your constant cheating,
Yes.
I think it would make sense if
I had the spirit board and you had the
if you
medkit.
had- Exactly.
Do we have to be in the same room to
Yes.
trade items?
Yes, you do.
All right.
You can drop an item. You can drop an item into the room, and then someone else can walk by and pick it up. But otherwise, if you want to trade, you have to be together.
Can you trade omens though?
I believe you can, because they're just, once they've done their omen thing, they're just like an item, essentially.
I could give you this madman.
Good.
Except it can't be dropped,
Yeah, you
traded,
can't.
or stolen.
Yeah, you can't do that one.
No.
Just like the dog.
Yeah, I can't do
It's
that.
just with me.
The dog is with me forever. That's fine.
Yeah,
That's a nice
so-
dog. Who's a
It's
good boy?
mangy.
Who's a good boy? Oh, he just needs a bath. That's fine.
Don't
your
touch it.
turn,
He's
yeah.
dirty. You don't know where he's
It's your
been.
turn.
It's Greg's turn. I don't care. I'm a kid. I don't care about touching a dirty dog. If he's friendly, I'll pet him all day. You can use the Mystic Elevator if you want, but you have to roll for it, so.
I'm gonna go to the storeroom and trade the spirit board for the.
Okay.
Kit.
I think that you can do that at any point, so you can just go ahead and trade that both ways. And I think that you're good.
All right.
And that used all my speed.
Oh, so do my stats go up any at all? for this?
Yeah,
No.
you... Don't forget that you need to... Oh, you got the medical kit, never mind. I thought you traded the Madman, never mind. Never
No,
mind.
I can't trade the madman.
Craig, if you still have movement points, you could still move. Did you move
He does
4?
it. He used
Alright.
all his movement points.
3, 4, okay, well then you're done. Lost joke. Ooh, the vault.
Wait, how did you get down here?
He,
Oh
like,
wait, no, never mind.
came
I'm
down.
confused about who's who. I thought he was the kid.
So you can only stay on this side of the vault until it's opened right now. You do draw a event card. You don't get the items unless you open the vault. Just to let you know. But if you do, you get 2 items. So
Burning Man. Hey, that's a cool place to go.
is it though?
I'm very smart. A man of fire runs through the room. His skin bubbles and cracks, falling away from him and leaving a fiery skull that clatters to the ground, bounces, rolls, and disappears.
Oh my
After
god.
this sanity roll.
Jesus Christ.
My sanity is 3.
Oof. You burst into flames, take 1 die of physical damage, then 1 die of mental damage. Alright. So, roll a die, and you take that much damage. So you can take, you can split this up if you want. You can take both in one or whatever, but you need to do 2 damage. And then roll again, and do the same for sanity and knowledge. None! That's not bad! Alright.
I
So he's
handled
very
this.
sane, but he's physically on fire.
Do you
Just
want...
very badly burned.
Do you want to try to open the vault?
Yes.
You can. You just need 6
Very
plus.
smart.
Roll knowledge. It's 8. God. Well, you did it. Just barely. Which means the vault is
Gets
open.
2
Let
items.
me I need to take this out. The vault is now empty. And yes, you do indeed get 2 items.
I have an axe and a healing salve.
Nice. You can apply the healing salve to yourself or another living explorer in the same room if that explorer's minor speed is below its starting value. Raise 1 or both traits to its starting value. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm going to continue exploring upstairs, like, as far away from the rest of my family as I could possibly get.
Yep.
My stepbrother isn't very smart.
Oh, good! It's from the
More
research lab
lab.
to the operating lab. It's
Well, we know where that
also
smell came from.
a event. Okay. Let's see where the smell came from.
More
Possession.
your half brother than your step brother.
A shadow separates from the wall. As you stand in shock, the shadow surrounds you and chills you to the core. You must choose any one trait and attempt to roll for that trait. Okay, so I'm just going to choose my highest trait. What's my highest right now? Sanity, oddly enough, is my highest. Which is 6. Oh my god.
You're fine.
Well. Oh, I
Gain
gained
one
one.
trait of your choice.
I'm gonna gain 1 in knowledge. No, I'm gonna give 1 knowledge. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright. And that's my turn.
Wow, that could have been really bad if you failed.
I got like
It
the
drops
max
to 1
possible.
below, 1 above the skull.
Oh my god. I got like the max possible that I could ever get in that roll. It's ridiculous. That's like all my luck for this game completely gone. Used
have a
up.
theory.
Avoid dying.
Yeah.
This is actually our house.
We've just forgotten. This is like a
Yeah,
weird
this
Silent
is-
Hill thing.
No,
is
this just
my-
happens
Alright.
once a
This
year.
is our
Hit
lab
me.
Yes, it is.
that non-fun is
3.
exploring.
1, 2, 3 into that room.
Okay.
It's not that we forgot, it's that our house always changes its layout every time we come home.
We got the house really
So,
cheap.
sure.
We didn't ask why it was so cheap. And now we know.
We went out for ice cream, and
Gain
this
1
is just
speed.
what always happens when we come home.
In 1 speed and get a an omen card. How many omens do we have? 1, 2,
This is 6
3,
now.
4, 5. Okay. So you need to roll 6 or more after we deal with this omen.
A girl. A girl trapped alone. You free her from the gymnasium.
She's just working
I
out.
gain
She's
1
just there.
sanity and 1 knowledge. I lose sanity and knowledge if I lose the girl. So let me up my sanity and my knowledge.
Okay. She was just there working out,
Maybe.
and you're like, I found you, you're free. And she's like, what?
Alright,
You're-
so I need to
you're
roll
fighting
6.
people.
6 dice, and you need to get 6 or higher. You do get 6 or higher, alright. Craig.
So you're such a cheater that you're putting together your own separate family now. In our own house.
In our own house, Rill. In our own house.
I have adopted a new child.
And a new man.
I mean, I don't really like the madman very much, but he decided to start following me,
He
and I
has a
can't
certain
make him
charm
stop.
to him.
I can't just tell him to leave.
How many do you have? 4? You can move directly up. Or that way. Game room. That's where we are right now.
Wait, there's no door here.
It's fine. He's coming from the gymnasium.
Oh, okay. I thought he went this way.
No.
So it's an event.
Groundskeeper. You turn to see a man in groundskeeper clothing. He raises his shovel and charges. Inches from your face, he disappears, leaving muddy footprints and nothing more.
Willie sees you.
I attempt a knowledge
Willie
roll.
don't care.
We were in the garden. You would have rolled less die.
So you roll 5 dice. You roll 4+. You find something in the mud. Draw an item card. Up this way.
Groundskeeper isn't supposed to be in the game room.
Why is the groundskeeper in the game room?
Who knows?
It's obviously not keeping the ground.
I have found an adrenaline shot.
That makes sense. Maybe found that in the medical kit.
The syringe containing a strange fluorescent liquid. Before I attempt a trait roll, I can use the setting to add 4 to the result. Discard away.
So the groundskeeper has been stealing your medicine and
Yeah.
then shooting up in the game.
He needs that edge when he's playing PUBG. Or
We really
Fortnite.
shouldn't have hired that groundskeeper if he's gonna start attacking me with a shovel on site.
Well, it
He's not
doesn't
even
matter.
supposed to
He's
be in the
dead,
house.
apparently.
He's supposed to be outside. Yeah, I technically murdered him,
He's just the ghost
So
of the
we would have a-
groundskeeper.
so we would have a forever.
We have a crypt.
If you end your turn here, take 1 point of mental damage. Well, you are ending your turn there because you have to draw a card, so... you get to pick knowledge or sanity to go down. I would probably do knowledge because sanity is kind of low.
Yeah, it's risky to.
We still cannot die right now. Just to let you know, if you go all the way down, like you cannot go to the skull icon at the moment. Later on, it'll happen. But
Take a note, guys. This is where we should
It's a lost
hide.
one.
This is where we should hide if we're attacked by somebody who can raise the dead to try to kill us.
okay, thanks,
A woman
Tyrion.
wearing a Civil War dress beckons to you. You fall into a trance. Attempt a knowledge roll. If the result is 5 or more, you break out of the trance and gain 1 knowledge. Otherwise, roll 3 dice to see where the lost one.
All right, so this is possibly 2 rolls. You can roll 7 dice.
I mean, he's definitely gonna make it, probably.
Yeah, well, I mean, he could also roll all shit. He rolled 7,
he's
so he
fine.
did do it. So basically, that's it.
Gain a
He
knowledge.
gains 1 knowledge.
You gain a knowledge.
I'm smart again.
And that's it. You don't have to deal with the rest of that. Alright, I don't like it here in the operating lab, so I'm gonna continue on over here. To the servants' quarters.
Servants' quarters.
Dog, you take this bed, and I will take this bed. It's like we're brothers. It's like you're like the brother I never had, dog.
That's actually your bedroom. That's where I've always made you sleep.
What's the second
That's
bed
what-
for, Dad? Did I lose a sibling? Am I actually a twin and I don't know it?
That's who this girl is. The girl who is trapped in the gymnasium.
You ate your sibling in the womb.
Oh my god. Mask. A somber mask to hide your intentions. Once during your turn,
Oh god,
you can
you're a
attempt
creepy
a
child.
sanity roll to use the mask. So I could do this. If I put on the mask, I gain 2 knowledge and lose 2 sanity. I don't know if I want to do that. I have it, but I don't know if I actually want to use it right now, so I will just do that. And I have to make a hot roll, so we have to roll, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or more.
Hey, Rel,
What?
remember to use your Ouija board.
Yeah.
Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
What happened?
Uh-oh, you guys!
We're
Uh-oh!
haunted.
Brother's haunted.
Again.
Now this is haunted. Alright, so here's how this works. From now on, you can die. You couldn't die
Alright.
before. It is now possible to die. One of us is the traitor, and we are going to go up here to the first page of the survival manual and figure out who it is. So, there we go. So let's see, where am I? I'm in the servants' quarters, and the thing I got was a mask, so we basically just looked this up. So I got the mask in the servants' quarters. We're doing number 42, but also, just find out who the traitor is. Whoever has the highest might is the traitor. Who has the highest current might? 3,
I'm 4.
3, 4, 4. Uh-oh. We have a tie. What does it say about the tie? If two explorers tie in the same trait, one of them is the haunt revealer, choose the haunt revealer. If neither is the haunt revealer, choose the one who's closest to the left. That would be you, Rill.
Okay,
Rill
I'm the traitor.
is the traitor.
What a
So
surprise. We knew that already.
so here's how this is gonna work. Let me
All right.
Oops, shit. I didn't mean to do that. This is red. This is red. I might have to move this. I just completely screwed this up. Oops. What the hell? Grab this. And also this needs to be, hold on. Sorry, I've messed this up because I'm an idiot. There we go. Okay, so Rill, you can now see this other book that's on the left here. Yes?
Yeah, I could always see that book.
But can you not now see this book? You cannot see...
Yeah, I can't see the other book
the
now.
other book. Okay, but Lost Joke and Craig can still see this one, and they cannot see this one. So here's what you're gonna do. Rill, I am going to mute you. I'm gonna explain a few things first, before I do that. So as a traitor, the house is essentially your ally. So anything bad that might happen in the house no longer happens to you. Things like, if you go onto the Mystic Elevator, you do not have to roll. You can move it wherever the hell you want. If you go to the... Let's see, I think the collapsed room will still hurt you if you fall down. But there's like other things that might, happen that might be bad. Like the pentagram chamber. You don't have to roll to get out of the pentagram chamber. You don't take damage from going into the crypt. Stuff like that.
So I could just live in the crypt and I'd be fine.
But you, as a traitor, are going to have a goal. And generally, unless the thing says otherwise, you're going to want to keep that secret from us. We, likewise, as the heroes, are going to have a goal that we are not going to tell you about unless it says otherwise. So what you're going to do is you're going to click through the book until you get to number 42. It'll say it's not necessarily the 42nd page. It'll be listed Haunt 42, and read it. Do what it says. If it says anything about doing something now, then that's usually like set up, so you would have to potentially do stuff on the with these bags and put them on the board or something like that. When we come back, the first person to have a turn will be Craig. Rill, you will be going last, because the traitor always goes last. And then I will explain more when we come back. So I'm going to mute and deafen you. And and Lost Joke and Craig and I are going to read our thing and see what we have to do. So we'll see you in a bit. Let's see. Mute and deafen. All right. So we need to go to number 42. Jesus Christ. There we go. Comes the hero. A statue stands before you, its hand outstretched as if imploring you to place something in it. A message has been carved into the podium beneath the statue to defeat the undefeatable. What could that mean? And why are you shivering uncontrollably? Something has just gone very wrong, and this statue may be your only means to stop things from going bad to worse. Right now, get the statue token and place it in the room where the haunt was revealed. Let me do that. Statue. And it goes up here in the servants' quarters.
They made you sleep in the servants' quarters and with this weird statue your whole life.
what you know about the bad guys, an invincible traitor is using a ritual to open a gate to hell. You're not sure how it works, but you suspect it involves human sacrifice. We will win when the traitor is dead. How to kill the traitor? Craig, move your hand a little bit. The traitor can't be attacked or harmed by normal means, so you'll need to employ an unusual method to stop him. The statue's hand is outstretched, and a plaque on its base has the words "to defeat the undefeatable." The statue is inanimate until an appropriate item is placed in its hand during your turn. When that happens, the item is discarded, and the statue animates. If the holy symbol is placed in its hand, the statue becomes a mighty judge. If the axe is placed, the statue becomes a mighty warrior. If the crystal ball, it becomes a mighty seer. If the book places a mighty wizard. We have the holy symbol axe and book in our possessions right now, I believe. Once the statue animates, it remains in whatever state it transformed into for the rest of the game. The statue does not move normally. Instead, it must be animated by the mental powers of the heroes. Once during his or her turn, a hero who occupies the same room may make a knowledge or sanity roll to move it. The hero can move the statue a number of spaces up to the number rolled. When the statue is in the same room as the traitor during the turn of the hero who activated it, it doesn't attack. Instead, it lowers one of the traitor's traits by 1 point. The judge lowers speed, warrior lowers might, seer lowers sanity, and the wizard lowers knowledge. If the traitor attacks the statue and defeats it, it isn't stunned. Instead, the statue can't lower an ability during its next turn. The statue can still be moved to follow the traitor. So basically, one of us has to be in with the statue at all times and move with it, it seems like.
I think we want to attack might or speed.
Yeah, so we
would
probably
want to use the holy symbol or the axe.
Well, I have a holy symbol in my possession, and I am here right now, so I'll probably go ahead and give that to it.
And if we attack speed, then
we roll 8.
Then we slow roll down.
Yeah. Okay, so hero can move the statue a number of spaces up to the number rolled. Okay, so we don't have to be in it in like every room that it moves, but in order to move it again, we would have to go to the same room that it's in. And it's up to the number rolled, so we don't have to necessarily move it the whole way. All right. Are we ready to try this then?
Yeah.
In its hand. The item is discarded. Okay. Let me unmute Rill. Rill?
Yeah.
Are we ready? Do you have any questions?
No.
It doesn't look like you
think so.
have any monsters to worry about, because that would be a thing that I would have to explain.
Yeah, no monsters.
Okay. So, I guess we are good to go. Craig, it is currently your turn.
Okay.
I can't do anything right now because it's now your turn, so. Oh, by the way, Rill, I believe you are able to read out like the first paragraph of your thing, like the little description.
Oh, I need to read the first paragraph?
I think you can. It might be okay. As long as it doesn't give stuff away. If it's going to give stuff away, you can choose not to read it, I think, but...
Okay. First paragraph.
Mm-hmm.
Immortality is something most people would pay anything for. That's why you're amazed that yours came so cheaply. All you need to do is open a little gateway to hell, and your master will let you keep the gift forever. Even though you're immortal, time's a waste, and best not to wait too long before opening the dread gate.
Okay.
You essentially got a supernatural version of a subscription trial.
I'm a fucking vampire.
We should read our first paragraph too.
Yeah, you want to hear our first paragraph?
Sure.
A statue.
This is what's happening to the boy.
Yeah, this is me right now because this is me in my room with my dog. A statue stands before you, its hand outstretched, as if imploring you to place something in it. A message has been carved into the podium beneath the statue: to defeat the undefeatable. What could that mean, and why are you shivering uncontrollably? Something has just gone very wrong, and this statue may be your only means to stop things going from bad to worse. Alright, Craig, did you already go, or got a
I
new room?
moved, but I haven't done anything yet.
Okay.
So I need to draw
An event.
an event. The walls! The walls! This room is warm. Flesh-like walls pulse with a steady heartbeat. Your own heart beats with the rhythm of the house. You are drawn into the walls and emerge somewhere else. I draw the next room tile and put it in the house, and I put my explorer in.
Okay. So, put it somewhere. The conservatory. In the upper place. And that is now where you are. Also, this is now our stack. If we want to, I'm going to shuffle this. So now we draw from the discard.
Do I draw another event now?
I don't know. Maybe let me look at this, see if this says anything. Because this has things about special junk room, special rooms. I don't know. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Because I think Rill ended up drawing when she went into the underground lake, too.
Image
I
in the
don't
mirror.
remember.
There's an old mirror in the conservatory. Your frightened reflection moves on its own. You realize it is you from another time. Your reflection writes on the mirror. This will help. Then it hands you an item through the mirror.
Nice.
Smelling salts.
You really are a doctor.
Yeah. If your or another living explorer's knowledge is below its starting value and you're in the same room, you can raise the trait to its starting value by you.
Okay. It's good to know. Lost Joke, it is now your turn.
I don't like our basement much anymore.
I don't like it down here.
Why did you ever like it? I guess the wine cellar and the larder.
We don't know how to get out except for the mystic elevator.
Yeah, you can't really get out right now.
No exit.
You're gonna have to either explore more or you try your luck in the elevator.
Or you could just be absorbed by the flesh walls of the
By the
statue
fucking walls.
corridor.
I don't think that can happen again.
Yeah.
There is a room that can let you get out of the basement, but we haven't discovered it yet.
I mean, there has to be, stairs up to the basement somewhere.
Yeah. Can you only move 4?
You can only move 4.
Well, you do get something for being in the larder. You get 1 might. So.
No, he's already been there.
Oh, is it once per
No, that's
turn?
if I.
Yeah, he already went there once.
Oh, okay, never mind. It is once per game. Never mind.
Go there again.
Well, you can go there. You just don't get the effect there again.
Oh, once per game.
It's 1 per game, yeah. All right, I believe it's my turn. I am going to give the holy symbol to the statue. Rill is like, why are you doing that? Well, you'll find out, won't you?
So does that immediately win you the game?
No. The statue, I will describe it. The statue changes form, I'm just making this stuff up, by the way, and becomes a mighty judge.
Okay.
Now, I am going to roll knowledge. It's not bad. And now I can move the statue up to 8 tiles. Move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? We decide that this is like an extra step?
Yeah.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8. No. 8. Continue to put this by the statue. And now I can move if I want. And I will move. I'm gonna move down. Ugh. I'm not gonna move down, I'm gonna move up. I don't want to put this there because I would like to have a room that goes down to the landing, so I'm gonna put this up here instead. Move up this way. Attic. When exiting, you must attempt a speed roll of 3+. If you fail, lose 1 might. And also, I draw an event. Shrieking wind. Appropriate for the attic. The wind picks up a slow crescendo to a screeching howl. Each explorer in the garden's graveyard, patio, tower, on the balcony, or in a room with an outside-facing window must attempt a might roll. Am I in a room with a window? Oddly enough, not. Does conservatory count? Does not seem so, unless...
No, it's not listed.
It does have an
appear to have windows.
Yeah,
so.
it does have an outside window. That might count. But I don't think either of you are in anything. Craig?
I'm underground.
I think actual windows have markings on the side of the...
An actual window looks like a window. I mean, it looks like a window on the thing. And I think
I mean,
they
this
might
one
mean
has
by
a window.
outside as in, like, it's not connected or covered up by anything. Like, this grand staircase has windows that would be considered outside because there's nothing
The
blocking
chapel
them.
has windows.
The chapel has windows that are
I
outside
think the
because nothing's blocking
conservatory
them.
has windows.
I would yeah, conservatories generally do have windows to the outside. That's like their whole thing. So, Craig, you need to roll might. So, however many might you have, that's how many dice you roll. It's over here.
Yeah.
And hope that you get 5+. You got 4. The wind knocks you down. You take 1 die of physical damage. Nice.
He's
so
fine.
Nothing happens. And that's it. It doesn't even affect me. All right. That is my turn. Rill, you may now go. It is the traitor's turn. What is going to happen with this?
All right. Hello, daughter.
Hello, daughter.
I draw a gun and I shoot at her.
Oh my god, you draw a gun!
Using speed. So you get to defend with speed.
Oh my god, you actually have a revolver. I didn't even notice this.
I have a fucking gun.
Jesus Christ.
It told me to find a weapon and take the first weapon, and that was the gun.
By the way, you could have actually attacked her not necessarily in the same room. Just letting you know.
Really?
With the revolver. Yeah, with the
I
revolver,
did not realize that.
you can attack anyone with the same, within the same line of sight.
Oh.
So basically, you just have to be straight line through open doors from her.
Never
attack
mind,
someone.
I didn't go over there. I'm in the gymnasium,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna shoot at daughter. I'm not even gonna hello daughter you. Fuck you.
Oh my god. You can attack anyone in the same room. If you attack someone in another room, and lose, you don't take damage. So I guess you're attacking. Let me double check the rules on this to make sure that we know what you're supposed to roll. Because there is a specific rule for the thing. Die roll, damage roll. It's here somewhere. Distance attacks. Here we go. Revolver's ability is an example of distance attack. It allows you to attack someone in another room within your line of sight, a path that leads through an uninterrupted straight line of doors. You take no damage to the subject. So it's just a regular roll, and you take no damage. It's a safe roll for you.
So I roll 6 die.
Seems
And then
so.
how do you defend?
6 additional die in your speed. You don't need to defend. Basically, the other person would roll their speed as well, and whoever is higher wins, and whoever loses takes the difference in the number.
But I just roll damage.
Yes, because daughter is not there. 6.
6.
Jesus fucking Christ. Well,
What does
you
that
just
mean?
did 6 damage to daughter's, you did physical
Speed.
damage, I think, technically. Is it physical damage, or is it,
Doesn't
see.
he get to defend though?
Your opponent then defends with speed and takes physical damage.
Okay, that's what
Alright,
it
so
is.
physical damage.
Okay. So you need to take speed. You need to take speed. So you actually only deal 3 damage, and I think it's physical damage, so you can split it up amongst might and speed if you want.
Well, I have to.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Daughter's not looking too good right now. Is that your turn then?
Can I still move after I attack?
Let's see. You can. If you still have more move points. If you still have more
didn't
speed
move,
to spend.
So.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think you can attack again, though. I think you can only make
Do
one
I want to
attack.
get to the elevator? I think I want to get to the elevator.
Okay, keep in mind, I think that if you move past a person, you have to, it counts 2 to move past a person. So, so it'd be 2 points of speed to move past that person.
Which means I wouldn't move past that person.
You can continue
fine.
exploring.
I'll continue
Can do
exploring
that.
because I need an exit, and he's going to take the elevator.
Okay. The catacombs. You can attempt a sanity roll to cross. You don't need to do that because you're the traitor. So
No, I don't need to do that.
I think you do still draw
Do I
an
still
omen
draw
card.
an Odom?
I think you do, but we're already haunted, so you don't have to make the roll.
And I wouldn't want to make the roll anyway.
When you draw this card, something bites you. The player on your right makes a Might 4 attack against you for the mysterious something. You defend against this attack.
How does that work if I can't take damage from the house?
Let's see. I think that there's an actual thing about bite for the traders. You can choose not to be affected by an event card or the bite omen card. So you can choose to roll if you want, but if you roll, you do have to take the consequences, but you can just choose to ignore it anyway, if you don't want to roll.
Yeah, I'm going to ignore that.
Okay.
Because there's no plus to taking it.
Yeah. You do have to, I think, still take it, technically, but it doesn't really do anything.
Something bit me. It did nothing.
It was a love bite because the house is your friend.
Yeah, the house likes me.
All right. Well, then, and now it's Craig's turn.